Hi everyone. I thought I'd been streaming for a bit. I have not been. I've been talking to myself like a lunatic. I'm so glad because I had actually hit stream and it decided no, I do not want that. I shall just mess with everything. Which is truly just my favourite part of any stream, is not actually streaming. Hi! It's so lovely to see you. Yeah, so basically, the reason that this is kind of bluey white is because I started this. I thought I was streaming. I had the camera set up, I could see everything I was doing. What I did not do was, and according to OBS, I was streaming. What I did not do was hit start streaming YouTube. So it's probably good because I don't think I was very entertaining, because I was just a bit sad that there was no one here with me because I'm very needy apparently. But I'm delighted that there are people here. So if you weren't part of one of my previous streams with the magical ferret or stoat, I think I found out I actually drew a stoat from the comments, which was a very interesting fact to learn. But last stream I said that I wanted to do like a little emo stoat and or ferret. And so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them what's it called? Albino. So I'm going to make them white with red eyes. And I'm starting out with blue for the white, because if you start out with white, you can't actually get whiter than white. I know you were okay. It was great. It was good fun, and I'm keeping to my word. How long will I wait to regret? Nah, it's all good. But yeah, I want to use the shiny, sparkly, I keep calling it shiny, it's sparkly. Use the sparkly markers that ENMY have kindly gifted me. Sorry, I am just trying to find a particular colour for the snoot. And I'm being very fickle, but I want to try. I got so wrapped up in my own, like, I felt so prepared today. I was like, I'm on time, I've got everything ready. And it genuinely freaked me out. I was like, something's going to go wrong and I can't tell what it is. And that, my loves, was not actually starting the stream. But hello. And I hope everyone is well. I'm just sort of popping in some little shadows. This is when I wish I had my reference. But I don't. And that's okay. So the reference that I was using, the light was coming like this direction. And so I'm thinking maybe from there we can go with it. But yeah, right. So I'm just, well, actually what I'm doing is reinforcing all the areas that I've already done. I have picked up the wrong pen. Because I am very smart, as you can tell. I am the smartiest of smarties. Which it turns out, I didn't realise that smarties were different in Oh, thank you, Kookaburra. That's so sweet. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad you popped by for our live. I've been informed that my lives are very restful. I don't know if it feels like it should be an insult. I'm going to take it in my stride. Because they don't feel restful to me. They feel moderately panicked, but I am also not a screamy kind of person. So I think that plays in my favour. Plus, I think this is probably the big thing. I have a very, very soft voice. So makes that probably more tolerable. And I don't... So I used to be a very angry person, actually. And there's lots of reasons for it. And I've mellowed out a lot as I've got older, which I like. Because, oh my gosh, being angry just is like draining, you know? And that's not to say I'm like super okay with how the whole world is at the moment, but it's more that I just used to have all of this like pent up rage just bubbling. And I don't know, I met my husband and then chilled out a bit, and now being angry is exhausting. I never expected being angry would tire me out as much as it does, so I just don't do it. So we're giving them red eyes, and I'm hoping it's not going to look too creepy. Because the reference I used looked real cute. Hello ABC, it's lovely to see you. I hope you are well. I don't know why I'm pronouncing Hugh. You have a new quest. I think it's just fun to pronounce the H's, to be honest. Like, if H's weren't meant to be pronounced, then why are they... What are you doing? You know? Like, it feels like it should. Give me one moment, gang. I'm going to stand up so you may see me just, like, leaning over. I hope not, but you might. Because I keep my... Sorry, my brain filled the rest of that sentence out in an inappropriate way. My laptop is just out of reach for me to stream from, and that stops me from trying to type, because I know I will, and it will be bad. Which is what I'm doing now. Which is why I don't do this. Because this is not entertaining for anyone. I'm not doing anything down here. I'm just being boring. Oh, you're kidding. I can't even find the bloody reference that I had before. This is why you prepare, gang. And I did not do that adequately today. I'm not going to be mean to myself, but I should have prepared better. Right, I'm going to tell you what's going through my head right now. It's Papa Roach's Last Resort. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. And I think it's because I decided this one was going to be emo. And because of that, I am in trouble because I have a very emo taste. Well, some of my taste in music is emo. Oh wait, I'm just having a look. There we go. Right. Whee. Got your Latin exam? Oh, that sounds interesting. Got a few friends who have studied Latin. I have been incredibly busy. Life has been very, very busy. And that's okay. It's just a lot. And that's fine. But, yeah, sorry. I am doing the thing where I'm not really being very entertaining. Stop being a brat. My word. Right. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing that's now going through my head is Papa Roach. Because of Last Resort. Do what you can. So a really fun thing that comes out of being indecisive or like not picking out the right colour immediately is that it looks like you've kind of deliberately layered the colours rather than you didn't know what you were doing and picked the wrong ones, which is definitely not what I did. I am so good with my colours. I know what I want immediately, and I'm perfect. But yeah, so I don't know what. Oh, I was talking about being angry, wasn't I? Yeah, no, I was a very, very, very angry teenager, but I was also undiagnosed ADHD, and did not understand why people could manage their emotions better than I could, because I assumed everyone felt their emotions as strongly as I did. Turned out they didn't, which, I don't know, as an adult I feel a little bit betrayed. Like, what do you mean no one else felt it that strong? ABC. So a lot of the... I'm going to let you guys in on a bit of a secret. I essentially can't talk about my current workplace management. So my current manager, I really like. I have all the time in the world for them. Manager before, less so. Manager before that, really great. But I can't really talk about like workplace. There's a policy around... So I made a video once about a previous manager that was actively managing me. And I got in a bit of trouble for that. So I shall just wait until either they're not here or I'm not here before telling those stories. But any stories where it's about like management or what have you, those will be many, many years old. I am pretty like, I quite like where I'm at with management at the moment. The thing is, I've had so many bad managers, and to the point where I was like, I must be the problem. I must have, like, I must be doing something wrong and to get this kind of reaction out of people. That's like something more than just being, you know, like neurodivergent. Like because you know, what's the phrase? It's something like, if you smell poo everywhere you go, you might have poo on your shoe. It might not be your surroundings. Yeah, so I was like, oh, maybe I'm the problem. And then I went to where I work at the moment and had just such a wonderful experience. I got to be like authentically myself, and what I discovered through that was that when I'm not focused on, I want to say protecting other people's feelings, but like when I'm not trying to monitor other people's emotions and adjust myself accordingly, it turns out I'm very efficient at what I do. So I have a great time just chatting. I have a like really good time, really enjoy myself, enjoy the work, which is great. Really, really happy. But it did unfortunately highlight like, oh, if people had just like listened to me when I said, hey, this is the best way to work with me, instead of them going, no, I don't think you should work that way, I go instead of that, if they were more like my current workplace, which is like, okay, we'll just meet you where you're at, and who would have thought maybe I'll be worker. But so lovely to see new faces. I feel weird because it's not actually faces, because you're too far away for me to see your profile pictures, sorry. But so lovely to see, I think, new names. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Yeah, we're going emo, but I'm realising I'm going more ice than emo at the moment. I promise we'll get there. We're just in the process of layering up these colours at the moment. Now, we do a classic purple, but because I heard that people were getting all ratty about artists using purple for shadows all the time, and I could be completely wrong, but this is my understanding, just some inside baseball about why artists use purple for the shadows. And like a lot of things, it's to do with complementary colours, colour theory. But on the colour wheel, purple is opposite to yellow. A lot of light is never actually white. So a lot of like LEDs are obviously LEDs are quite cold, like they're either pure white or like a cool tone, which feels really clinical and like gross. And then you've got the old sort of, I've forgotten what they're called, halogen, I think, had a really nice warm, like yellow hue to it, like very warm, very comforting. Sorry, this has now bent the paper, so it's gonna spin, and sorry, I really shouldn't play with this because I'm gonna mess with the framing. But sorry, okay, pull yourself together, woman. So the reason that people use a lot of purples is because, purple is opposite yellow on the colour wheel. A lot of light is, especially in art, is often yellow. And so when you're doing shadows, it looks more visually appealing to put the purple opposite the yellow, because it's almost like that's kind of, I want to say that's how it works, but that just kind of makes sense, you know, like the kind of shadow it would cause if you put yellow light, it would cause a purple shadow because it kind of like balances each other out. And then the reason that people would use blue if it's a much warmer light, so like a sorry, I had dinner and it made apparently my body's like, you know what we need to do? Burp all the time. Right, we went on a sidetrack about burping for no reason. Anyway, so the orange light would then have like a blue. So something something I want to experiment with is doing the same drawing using the same colours but changing the shadow colour to see how it looks and how it will change the mood. So having orange, red, a dark yellow, which feels contradictory, but that would essentially be a brown. Like I could do it digitally, but I think doing it physically is more fun. But yeah, doing something like that I think could be really interesting for my own curiosity, but as well as, you know, trying to understand it. Oh, it's lovely to see you. So sorry. Have a good evening. But oh, I don't tape it down because I like moving the piece around. It just a thing I like doing. I did digital art. I've got all the stuff. I just don't do it ever since AI became more prominent about, oh gosh, it's been a while. But I want to say for about 3-4 years, I've moved towards physical media, because I am not as good as AI. I'm also not as good as the artists who AI has been scraped from. So I figured instead of trying to compete at something that I can't do, I would just scooch on over and do traditional art with me alcohol markers. I also used to do a lot of pixel art. I did like digital portraits, like quite real, and I'd take about 3 hours on them. Oh, I'm happy you feel that way, Lily Bean. I mean, I'd love for you to see the process, but no pressure whatsoever. I understand that watching someone draw in real time is tricky on the attention span, especially when it's not a tutorial. And like, I know people want tutorials, I do. I struggle with tutorials because my brain wants to explain everything, and that does not lead to a succinct tutorial. That leads to a hot mess of a tutorial that is hours long, because I've definitely not tried and then not even posted the final piece. But I still do digital art in my free time. I just don't record it or share. My husband teases me endlessly at the moment because we've got a D&D game together. But he got me a gift of a drawing tablet to plug into my desktop. And since he got me that, I've not really used, like I've used it a bit, but not as much as obviously he would want or prefer, which I'm annoyed at myself about this. And yeah, bless him. So the caveat of this gift, which before you get mad at him, is quite sweet. He was like, "Oh, you need to make me some bookmarks, and then you can sort of sell them of like D&D sort of monsters and stuff." And I was like, yeah. That was like 2-3 years ago. Have not done that. So I really need to. I just kind of don't wanna. But that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the line art. We'll go in with a 0.1. And the reason that we go with a 0.1 is because that's easier to do for me. Don't know why I'm pausing like that, but here we are. So apparently I decided to start with the eyes for reasons unknown to me. Do you know what? Maybe I won't consider this an emo one. I don't feel like I've quite nailed the vibe on it. I know. I needed more references, that's what I should have had. Or mapped out my drawing a little bit better. I think that's really it. This is a self-made issue, but that's okay. We live and we learn. Even when those lessons are don't do that again. Shoop, shoop. And then, ooh, that was a good sweep, I like that. Right. Swoop. And, oop. Yes. Just drop the pen, why don't you? That's, yes, I'm so pleased. I'm dyspraxic. Just, you know, you're casually dropping the entire thing. That's fine. Gosh. Right, anyway. Moving on. That didn't happen. You didn't see anything. I'm definitely a coordinated person, which is why I've definitely gone in line with the lines. Do you know what I should have done? I should have done more sketches of ferrets and stoats before doing this on a live stream. But we're here now. This is much more comic-y than I had intended, and I'm kind of here for it. Swoopy swoop swoop. Give it some, I said give it some welly. That's what you say when you want to hit something. Or like punt it. Give it some welly. I said that so hard that it felt like I strained something in my neck. This is going so well. Yes, art affiliated nerd, that is exactly it. And one day these streams will be flawless, but not today. Oh dear. Why do I keep doing that?
feel like I should have more of a plan with streams, but I do not. But I am having fun. I hope you guys are, I say having a good time. I don't quite know, but yeah. Ooh, Lily, that sounds great. I wish I could crochet. I just don't have the patience for it. And it makes me really sad that I don't. But I feel like I can't really spend a lot of time crocheting, because it means that like my hands are busy. Get your minds out the gutter. Because, you know, it requires two hands. It means that I can't do as much art, and I don't know, I want to do it all the time. So yeah. I think I'm going to go over that bit with the blue, because I'm not sure I like... Sorry, I say that bit. Like, you can see where my eyes are. Just this bit with the purple, because it looks a smidge more iridescent than I would like. Although, apparently, it's been the colour palette of my choices, like blues, purples, pinks. The last one was quite pink dominant. Maybe the next one should be purple dominant and I just rotate through them. Okay, right, that was it. Getting a good... oh. So I started that sentence and then did not finish it because I'm rude like that. I was going to say, get a good shake on. And then I stopped, which was rude. Yeah, I like it more with like the purple just peeking through. I hope you guys can see that. Fingers, toes crossed. I need to move this down because I went a bit too high. Oh. Sorry about that. Today's a much more quiet stream. I need to look into getting like background music or something, figuring out how to do that so that when I'm busy focusing, it's not just silence and my poor laptop having a mare. Right, now for the fun moment of truth. I can see that someone is art affiliated is workshopping their geometry questions in the chat. You go. Crowdsource those answers. Well, no, actually, you should probably learn that yourself, but still. Oh, much like with art, I feel like the side benefit of art is that you end up just hoarding everything because you're like, I could paint it, whether it's on it or, you know, near it or using it. Right, I'm gonna, having just done that little experiment there, I'm going to just do a little outline around this little bean. So that it'll stick a bit better. So I think the emo ferret, because this ended up not being very emo, I think I'm going to go for black, like black, grey and red, because this has just ended up kind of like water fairy rather than like darkness, dead parents. It's just a bit cuter than that. So we need to get some good Lego Batman vibes coming from it. Hello, Bucky. Hi, Blue Studio. So I just draw. I looked at artists that I liked. If I like something that they do, like the way they draw a nose or the way that they draw fur or whatever it is, pardon me, I will then go and do some studies of it. And if I like how it feels, I will then just implement that within. But a huge component of my art is my own sort of physical restrictions. So I am dyspraxic, which means that which is a, developmental coordination disorder, DCD. So ironically, I struggle with hand-eye coordination, but I do a lot of art, so I've essentially brute forced my way into this. You just kind of, unfortunately, the answer is you just need to practice a lot, and I know that that's not great, and some people would be like, oh, you just do this, but for me, I drew a lot. I looked at a lot of other artists. I looked back in history and was like, how did people do things? How can I do things? What feels good in my hand? What feels comfortable? What art mediums do I like? Do I want to do more of this? But that was much more when I was a little bit older. So when I was a teenager, I desperately wanted to be and people in the chat will know, I wanted to be a comic book artist. So I would replicate a lot of different comic book artists' art, like the one that comes to mind is Jock and Gabriel, I think it's Barr, who did the Umbrella Academy. And I just really liked their styles, so I would copy their drawings in my own little sketchbooks or on printer paper, and I would just try and learn from them and figure out what worked and what did not, and what I liked and what I didn't. And yeah, and I guess the rest is kind of limited to who I am as a person and how I do things, because, you know, you're a unique little bean, and whatever you do, whatever you make with your own hands, can only be made by your hands, if that makes sense. So you will have quirks to the way that you draw eyes. So I draw eyes using straight lines, and I draw eyes the same way every time, because it's by doing straight lines, it's the most likely way that I will be consistent. I can't do curves very well, because so I use a really tight grip. Well, not a tight grip. I use a quad. I think it's called a quad pod rather than tripod. But I hold pens on my fourth finger, and really I should hold them on the third because you have more mobility. But that is less comfortable for me. Again, I am dyspraxic. So it just means I have sort of different preferences, and that's okay. But yeah, so I hope that's helpful. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh, hello, Space Boy. Oh, that's so kind of you. Yeah, I am trying to do streams more often. I say this every time, and then I still suck at streaming regularly. What I need to do is batch prepare my sketches. But to do that, I could probably stream it. And this is the issue I come across. Where I'm like, I could do this on stream. This is a nice, fun little task. And it'd be really lovely to talk to people. And then when I do stream, I feel all like I have to perform. And that makes me kind of anxious. And then I'm often streaming after work because I have a full-time job. And I've been caring for my husband lately because he has not been very well. Oh, that's so pretty. Is this going to change my thoughts on sparkles? I hope not. I had a very solid no sparkles unless in emergencies policy. But yeah, so for a while I've not really been feeling streaming. And now I'm like, oh no, I should. Because I miss chatting to chat. Chat is lovely. Oh, Blue Studio, I'm glad that that's helpful. But yeah, basically, for me, I found it was helpful to not focus on style. The thing to focus on is technique. So I am not a full-time artist. Graphic design is an element of my job, but it is not the whole thing. A lot of my job is writing. And so I think, but from everything that I've seen from watching panels and all of that, what I've seen is that what companies are looking for, like, you know, animation studios or anywhere that hires artists, is for the technique to be there and to have to be adaptable. I'm saying a lot. Immediately ums. So yeah, being versatile. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. So that you can fit in with the house style. Having your own really bold, unique style is great for personal things, and it can be helpful with like algorithms and stuff and on social media. But when it comes to getting a job in the art field, it's kind of, yeah, I'm realising this is a very much Christmassy coded illustration. It's not what I intended, but... Oh, hello, Space Boy. Yeah, no, he's, I've got a lot on my plate, yes. Big project has just ended, so that's, well, I was on 2 big projects. Only one of them has ended. The other one feels never-ending. But that's neither here nor there. So, yeah. It just, the pattern of life in it. I'm just going to go over some of the edges just to make them just a little bit bolder. Get a little bit bolder, a little bit older. Ooh, no, I don't like that. I just unfocused my eyes. Nope. We are going to fix you immediately. Oh, thank you so much, Blue Studio. I feel like this, unfortunately, was sped run, and I really want to do more. But it's only been 40 minutes, or 45 minutes, and I feel like I'm almost done, which feels very strange, because usually my streams are like an hour long. I've been very speedy with this, so I don't know what's going on for me. I think I've added less colours in the mix, is probably why. Apparently I'm really drawn to iridescent at the moment. Interesting. Interesting. Lemon interesting. Let's pop a few of these little things, and then as it develops like it's film, as it sets. Yeah. I'll do a little bit of white around the eyes, because, yeah. You're painting a crow holding a sword for someone. That sounds great. I'd love to see that. I love crows. Like, corvids are so cool. Just something about them. Probably the fact that they're called a murder. And you get a flamboyance of flamingos, by the way, which is delightful. I can't remember if there's like a stampede or a stomp of rhinos. No, it's a crash of rhinos. Sorry, basically, for a while, my workplace were like, oh, we need to have groups, but we don't want to call them like groups or like mini teams. So we started looking up how different groups of animals, like what different groups of animals are called. And a few of them have just kind of stuck in my brain ever since. Mostly the flamingo one. The flamboyance of flamingos is delightful. Oops. That's a very thick shadow. And that sometimes happens too, where my hand just gets like caught on the table. This feels like a cat to me. I don't know why. Does anyone else? Have I lost my marbles? It just feels very feline. Probably lost my marbles a little bit. Like maybe a marble. Maybe it's not plural marbles. Maybe one's just gone underneath the table and I'm just unaware. Aww. Well, that sounds great. It's always, yeah, fun with little kids, and giving them things. So like I did an Easter card on stream a little while ago, and a little while ago, I think it was like last week. Well, I keep acting like I'm not been here for months. Oh, I was about to say something hella parasocial there, chat. Oh, no. That's not a healthy thing. What was I going to say? That wasn't parasocial. Yeah, so I did the thing for the little boy, my boss's little boy, and not my boss's, my husband's boss's little boy. And apparently he really liked it. My husband made a point of pointing out the jetpack on the inside. Yeah, it definitely reads more kitty. It's either a ferret-like cat or a cat-like ferret. Either way, I'm kind of okay with it, you know. It's not as emo as I had wanted, which is a shame. So there's 7 of you. I could do a little doodle, see if I can map out what I might do next time. Let's do that, because I feel like I'm finished. So let me show it to the camera. By the way, I think there's a delay with what I'm doing and the stream, so I think it's picking up my audio on time, but I don't know if the stream is showing me on time. So I hope so. If not, it's all okay. Comes out in the wash, you know. So, right, let's go use a red pen. And I will go and check what my, yeah, that's all in frame. That's good. So, I'm just thinking, because ferrets are like long, aren't they? They've got weird little ears and little snoots. And then they're basically just like that. With little arms, cute little eyes. Yeah, look how cute that little ferret face is. And then they've got their long little bodies and then legs. That's how I should really do my things. Hello, hello, Mushy Forever. Sorry, leaning. If I do the grey. Sorry, this is now me trying to figure out. I know I have drawn this terribly when it eventually catches up, but oh. That is fantastic, Bucky. I'm so happy for you. And also, Mushy, that sounds great, but I'm really pleased that you want to and that you felt comfortable sharing. That's the thing though, when you start out, it's really hard when you wanna, like, the internet is scary because people can be awful, but you can filter them out and it makes it just a lovely little caring environment to be in, and you end up just wanting to spend more time there, because that's how I feel with you guys. Like I was initially very worried, to the point where a friend of mine has been trying to bully me into starting a YouTube channel. She wanted me to do this way sooner. She said that I would be really good at streaming, and she was wrong. But yeah, so she spent, I think that could work actually. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my terrible doodle. It's probably not great to look at for you guys. This is how I kind of roughly figure out schemes, although it would not look nearly this bad. When I say bad, this does look like a children's doodle, and I am fine with that. But if I did darker... Anyway, so my friend tried to like bully me into YouTube, and for years I was like, I am not good enough to join YouTube. Like, I'm just not, and I don't want to be... I don't want that stress. I don't want to be bullied. I don't want to do long form content, and I don't want to stream. I just want to make my art and I want to share it. And then I had many years of doing shorts on Instagram, and it was like, well, I could probably go over and start posting them on like YouTube and what have you. And then, yeah. I'm really pleased to hear that. Yeah, also because most people are actually lovely. Like the weird, nasty people really stand out as well. So every so often, I say every so often, at the moment I've been making a lot of kind of negative, shamey videos towards people who have long since left my life. But whenever I've posted like my irritation about a certain type of comment, like, God, ages ago with the whole hobby thing, I had so many comments being like, well, you shouldn't be focusing on the negative, you should focus on the positive. Why did you focus on that nasty comment? And it was because, like, if I'd got this when I was younger, you know, if I'd got that kind of comment of like, well, you shouldn't even try, I would have given up. And I don't want other people to. Oh, thank you, Lilybell. I'm very pleased that I started YouTube too. It's been very, very fun. I can see, hopefully you can see my gorgeous, my lovely, stunning, there we go, okay. I am, apparently, my watching of my own stream was 5 minutes behind. So I'm actually going to try being a bit more serious than that weird noodle. Just because I just want to try and figure it out. Nope, that's not how I want that to look. But I'm really, saying that I've learnt to love it sounds terrible, but I watch, it took me a very long time to feel like I belonged, not because anyone was rude, but because I had a lot of preconceived ideas of what I wanted this to be and how I wanted it to go about it, you know. I'm still not fully monetized, which is fine. Like, I don't have to be to have value, you know, and to enjoy the experience. It does mean that it's very funny when people act like, how do I make money on YouTube to me? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm not even doing it. Like, I'm glad you think I am, but I am not. See, now I have done that ridiculous super long one, I kind of just want to doodle them being just like impossibly long. Because this is funny to me. Like, it's just a little furry noodle. Yeah, it's delightful. I really like that about YouTube. But yeah, I the kind of live streams I watch are around like legal stuff. Because I find that really interesting, because obviously, like, for me, I can't really watch other artists' work without analysing it, if that makes sense. I can't watch it to enjoy it. I end up going, oh, how did they do that? How did they do this? And that, I just don't want to be spending my free time analysing other people's stuff, you know, like, that's basically work. I don't want to do that. So, what I look at for fun is legal cases of all kinds. And, like, I know I shouldn't because it stresses me out, but, like, learning more about politics and paying attention to all of that. And then I love a video essay, whether it's an essay about videos and films or just a really long video essay. I love them. Good video essay. I'll watch that on repeat. Just something about it. So. Yeah, I really like it, but I can't really create that kind of content because I am very, very... basically, once I start working on something, I'll find ways to have done it better, and then it will really annoy me. And then I won't want to finish it because I'll want to redo it, which is what happened with my PaintON Cloud Dancer video. I've got it. I've got a like 30-minute version and I've got a 5-minute version. And like I never posted it because I felt like I'd missed the window for it, and then I was like, well, I could have done that better or recorded that bit better, and you know, just overanalyzed, which, yeah, really annoyed me. Sorry, I'm now reading the chat because this is fun. Oh, I will say, when Superman came out, I enjoyed Previewed, which is two guys, they are nerds, but it was the most genuine reaction that I felt was recorded. Like, so some of the people who had done reactions that I'd watched had clearly watched it before, and so watching like two grown men getting emotional at the points that I, a grown woman, got emotional at, made me feel a lot better, and that was just delightful to see. I love people showing their emotions. So yeah, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get this to work, because I think it's going to need to be darker than I'm like. I mean, this doesn't look like a ferret, it looks like a little Scotty dog with a ferret body. Now, I get that, but just, I think overall it needs to be darker with like light patches rather than, yeah, it needs to be that kind of very dark with the lighter bits. That looks a bit more goth emo than my little blue sparkly one. Well, sorry, reading the chat. I'm in my early 30s. I'm like 31. So I have been, I think I might sound younger than I am, but yeah, a lot of people don't seem to know my age, which is fine. I'm slowly, like, at work, I'm no longer the youngest of my team, and that makes me sad because I'm vain like that. But yeah, I know quite a few kids watch my stuff, so I try not to swear because I actually swear quite a lot. But yeah. See, a lot of people think I'm like early 30s. I am that 20s, which is really interesting. No, I'm just kind of old. Like, not old. I keep saying that I'm like midlife, and that offends people in their 50s. So I thought 30s was midlife. I have been corrected. Apparently that's 40s. But I don't know. I feel like I should really know when my midlife is so I can have a like accurate midlife crisis. You know, I want to be in my midlife to have the crisis. Oh, that sounds great, Hello Space Boy. That sounds so good. Which, by the way, I appreciate. I see you with your Doctor Who reference. But yeah, reminds me a lot of, what is it, Tumblr. Ah, the days before Yahoo bought it and all the naughty content got removed. But anyway, I'm having really so much fun just chatting, but I'm also aware I've kind of done everything. I know roughly what I'm going to do next time. Apparently it looks like a demon, but yeah, my 2 very beautiful sketches. Ta-da! But yeah. Oh, people saying that I'm around the age of their parents is always concerning to me, because I don't have any children. I don't plan to have children for a little while. I have not grown up enough. But yeah, I'm probably going to need to love you and leave you. Next time, I'm going to have some backup drawing things so I can, if we're having a lot of fun and I am actually going too fast, like I did with this one, I just kind of speed ran this one, we can do more, because yeah, I don't know, been a lovely time, chat. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful evening or afternoon or morning or night, and if you've got any projects that you're working on, please post it in the community. It's not, I promise I'm not engagement baiting or anything. I love seeing what people are working on. It makes me so happy. Unfortunately, the community doesn't always tell me that people have posted there, and this annoys me. So make sure that you guys sort of post it in, you don't have to. If you would like to, if you want to share something that you're proud of, whether it's a craft or an art or whatever it is, please share in the community. I have had a fabulous time with you all. Stay arty, stay crafty, and I will love you and leave you. Please do, Bucky, and have a lovely, lovely night, evening, morning, day. All right, speak soon. Bye.